So live underneath the stormy skies. She said, oh, I know the sun will set to rise. This could be paradise. Paradise could be paradise. Oh, this could be paradise. Paradise could be paradise.
Welcome. Hey, welcome to the Kaizen Legacy Product Knowledge webinar. Thank you for joining us tonight. We have a lot to cover tonight. And, as I always say at the beginning, I'm not this great speaker or slicky-dicky salesman. I'm not trying to sell anything. And so just kind of bear with me through these. The webinars aren't the highest, I do spend a lot of time putting them together, but what I'm getting at, I'm not one of those guys that do this for a living. So bear with me. We got a lot to cover. I got a lot of people on the call tonight. We probably got about 50 of us here, representing about 3 or 4 different countries. I see some relatives in Norway, and it brings a smile to my face to kind of tells me and reminds me why I do this, why I do this, why I do BIMA, and why it makes me so excited. I can connect with so many different people and help so many people grow their business into huge businesses and help people do what they want to do. We all want to have our own business. We all want to be self-employed. Some of us want to just do it on the side and do it part-time. Some want to go full-time. And that's what we're here for. That's what these webinars are for, is to learn. There's no university out there. There's no, formal college you can go to learn about network marketing. There is a lot of videos like these, but that's what I give you. That's what I bring to you guys is the knowledge of whether it's product knowledge or whether it's, leadership or, how to grow your business, marketing, whatever it may be. That's what we cover in these webinars. I have a few videos I want to show you on the, BIMA is putting out videos daily. I don't know if any of you guys listen to, but BK had his big monthly call tonight, and I hope you guys jump on those because there's great, meaningful, robust calls where you get a lot of information. I found out that we have some product coming out, and I'll get into that later, some really great products coming out. We have some retooling of some existing products. So BK is always, BK Brico, the CEO and co-owner, is always looking for ways to help you guys, and through marketing, through videos, or through all the different things. He really thinks ahead of the game. We have all these great apps. We have great flyers. The best. If you guys haven't got your roadmap to success, order or let me know, and I'll get you a roadmap to success. It's a workbook that kind of runs you through the whole business. With the roadmap to success, and with all the other tools, you guys, you guys are going to be successful in here. If you're just starting out, I'm glad you joined me here tonight. So let's just dive into this thing. Again, I'm gonna kind of go over all the different products. I'm gonna go over kind of what we have coming, because we have some really exciting products coming, and kind of tell you some stories about what I've experienced and what I've heard, and all these different things about the product. So let's get started here. BIMA. VIMA is vitamins. The initials are vitamins, essential minerals, mangosteen, and aloe, and basically what's found inside it. And the key ingredient, and we'll get into that, is the mangosteen. But we got aloe, which is aloe vera is whether you have the plant at home and you rub it on your sunburns, on your sores, that kind of stuff. It's great for the body. There used to be a company, a network marketing company, that just sold the aloe vera in quarts. We've added it to our formula along with the mangosteen, which I'll get into that, and then all the other vitamins you need. Rather than you now going to the store, whether it's drugstore or it's the vitamin store, whatever it may be, and buying your pills and forcing them down. And because I know, my children, my wife, they have a hard time forcing down big pills and vitamins on a daily basis. And not only that, is your body only absorbs about 10% of a pill form. Okay, so you say you're taking a 500 milligram vitamin C, your body's only digesting about 10%, 5 to 10% of that. Not only that, you have the multivitamins, but if you read what's on the multivitamins, there's really not that much vitamins. And then you take 10% of that, man, you're not getting anything. And so, years and years, we've always tried all these vitamins. People go in and out and try different things. You know why? It's because nothing really, we were doing stuff and we're trying it, and you're kind of going, yeah, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Not sure, but, the fact of the matter is, if it's doing anything at all, we're only getting a very, very small portion, and our body's only absorbing because, they put so much plastic and crap on top of those. But that's where we come to the liquid vitamin. The liquid vitamin our body absorbs about 90%. So whatever you see on the back of VIMA, that's pretty much what you're getting inside your body. But you're getting everything. You're not just getting the vitamin C. You're not just getting the vitamin D, because vitamin D is a huge part of a lot of different things. You're getting everything you need, and then you're getting the minerals. You're getting the mangosteen, which, again, we'll get into that later, and then you're getting aloe. So it's a complete vitamin supplement, the most potent vitamin supplement out there. So if you really want to give your family the best, this VIMA is the best. It is the best. It's the best tasting, and you can do it in. We have several different, which I'm going to show you, several different ways to take your vitamins. You don't just have to take it in this form, which is what it comes in, and we do this in our home, is we have a huge jug, like a half gallon, in our refrigerator. And what we do is we come down every morning, and everybody in our family has their own shot glass, and they just pour a shot of VIMA, and they shoot it down. And that's your vitamins for the day. Okay, so very easy, easy to remember, goes along. It's not going to upset the stomach like a lot of vitamins will, and it's everything you need. You can take it before you go to bed. A lot of people like to take it before you go to bed. That's fine. We like to do it in the morning. You have it during the day. Doesn't really matter. So, that's really where all you really need. This is our basically this is the product that started us off. It actually started off with 2 jugs of this, and you had to mix it. There's the vitamins, the minerals, and all that stuff, and you mix it. You're like a little chemist. And about we've been in business, and we're going on our 10th year now. We're on our 9th year. We're going on our 10th year. And about 8 years ago, someone mentioned, BK, why don't you just mix it and have it all pre-ready? And he's like, well, that makes sense. And so that's where the VIMA formula was born. Since then, they've put their VIMA formula in every product that they put out. So every product that I'm going to show you from here on out has the VIMA formula included within that product, whether it's the energy drink, whether it's the weight control program, whether it's the all the different other stuff that we have like a Gatorade type drink, we have a kids drink. All these products have the VIMA formula in it. So you take one of these products, you have your vitamins, minerals, mangosteen, and aloe for the day. So you're set. There's no more going to vitamin store or GNC or Rite Aid or all of whatever to get your vitamins. You're all set. And so that's what this is. So this is the what we started out with the VIMA formula. And we also offer it in, and I think I have it. Here's a jug again. I like showing this because it kind of shows it in proportion. But you see in back there is the mangosteen. The mangosteen, what the mangosteen is a very rare fruit that's found, I think, in Brazil or East Asia or something. Very, just a real rare fruit, and it's like a cure-all, an absolute cure-all. But that's the jug there. It also comes in a single shot, so if some people don't like, sharing a jug or whatever, if you want to use it for, when you go traveling or for samples, it's great for samples. You can buy it in the small individual shots, and it just basically it comes in a little container. You shoot it down, and you're ready to go. But what I have to point out, because what I'm speaking to current BIMA members, and what this is a product knowledge. I want you guys, when we go through all these slides, I want you to really recognize how awesome the labeling is and how great BIMA is a class act. I mean, you look at the labeling, the marketing, and all the different packaging of the BIMA products, it just blows you away. Whether it's the Verve cans or the BIMA formula or the body, I mean, the packaging is absolutely, I've had marketers that have been with BIMA or been with other network marketing companies for years. I mean, they made a living with this. They've been with them for 20 years. They've come to BIMA, and they just said the packaging is by far the best. The marketing is top notch. The leadership is like no other. So I mean, if this is the first network marketing company you've ever been with, you guys basically got the winning ticket. You got the lotto ticket, because this is a class act company, and they only do things the right way. I just like putting this one because it's kind of a cartoon version of the BIMA shot, and I think they always thought it's kind of cool. If any of you guys, I also want to point this out, if any of you guys like any of these, any of the pictures on this slideshow, it's going to be on my Shutterfly website, and if you're not subscribed to that, let me know, and I'll subscribe to you. And I'll show you that later. But it has the calendar for the month, and we're packed. We got about 3 events per day. And so it has a calendar, so it can send you a reminder, okay, today we have this or that. All the pictures they have on here. If you guys want the slideshow, I'm happy to send you a slideshow. This business is a business of people helping people. I'm not holding anything back from you guys. If you guys want anything I have, it's yours. And, I've spent a while putting this slideshow together and my material and stuff. I'm happy to give anything of it to you. And that kind of leads me to the next thing. When you're starting out, or even if you're not starting out, send people to the Kaizen Legacy website. And this is kind of how, here's what works. First of all, if you're not starting out, there's a couple different ways to do it. First learn, talk to myself or Jeff. Know the basics of it. Go through the roadmap to success. Know what your goals are. Know what your why is. Number one thing, figure out what your why. Why are you doing this? So you get that burning desire, okay? Figure out what that why is. Then you need to either get Jeff or myself on the phone with your prospects. Okay, we're happy to talk to them 24/7. Let's get on the phone. It should be 1 or 2 a day, especially during this 90-day challenge we're doing right now. 1 or 2 a day. Be talking to my goal is 10 a day. 10 people a day I'm talking to. I'm not pushing them. I'm not cramming my BIMA stick down their throat. All I'm doing is mentioning, hey, I got this thing I'm real excited about. You want to go check it out? Here's the site, KaizenLegacy.com. At that point, they go check it out. At the end of the video, if you guys haven't seen the video, it's just a webinar that lasts about 45 minutes. I just run through the business methodically, and at the end, I ask them, you guys are one of 4 things. You like the product, want to try it out, great. Go to the person that invited you to this webinar and get a sample. Number 2, you're interested in the business. You want to get started. Perfect. Go to the person that invited you to this webinar, and let's get you started. Number 3, have questions. Awesome. Go to the person that invited you to this webinar. We're perfectly honest and transparent. We'll answer your questions 100%. Number 3, not interested. The timing's not right. whatever, no problem. If you have someone looking to better their health, better lose some weight, monetarily, they want to make a little more money, or they want looking for a career, send them our way. Thank you for coming. And that's how I end it. And then they leave there going, oh, this is great. I like this. So they go back to you, and it kind of takes a lot of that weight off your shoulder and puts it on the webinar. So they come back to you, and you say, the next day, you say, so what did you think? And at that point, worst thing they can say to you, worst possible thing they can say to you is, this is just not for me. Perfect. No problem. Thank you. We're still buddies, whatever. But most of the time they come back to you, they have questions. Or they go, this is the best thing I've ever seen, or I've been looking for this. So use that KaizenLegacy.com website and get signed up on my Shutterfly. So let's go on here. Sorry I got sidetracked. I like to throw that in because I got a lot of new people on this call, and I like to just help you guys as much as I can. I'm going to be doing a marketing webinar later this week, and we're going to go over all these different marketing techniques. But that's number one. I want to just throw that little nugget in there. All right, mangosteen. All right, here is the key ingredient in the BIMA formula. Okay, and as you see here, if you go onto Google and put the benefits of mangosteen, thousands of different things will pop up. Okay, 1,000 different cures and remedies and all these things. I just grabbed the top 75 here, and as you see, it's everything from fibromyalgia to diabetes. It helps with asthma. It helps prevent gum disease. It helps with bad breath. It helps with if you have problems with your lymph nodes. It strengthens the immune system. Muscle and joint is it helps with that. It improves ability to cope with stress. It helps with back pain, helps with arthritis. It lowers your blood pressure, helps with cholesterol, and it goes on and on and on. There's part, this has actually had where it helps with helping with cure cancer. GERD, if you have stomach problems, if you have any kind of stomach problem where it comes up, GERD and that kind of stuff. Just an incredible fruit. And it's in the mangosteen. And if you put all this stuff, if you were going down to GNC and put all this stuff together, the aloe and the mangosteen and all the different vitamins, you guys, for what a bottle of BIMA would cost, it would cost you hundreds of dollars. So it's really people, and that's where you're going to run into too. You'll run into people, is this that much or that much, And bottom line is there's a couple different things. First of all, how much is your health worth? How much is your family's health worth? If you want to lose weight, how much is that improvement of life, of feeling better, of being able to go out and play with your family, and then if you're thinking about it on the business sense, the cost shouldn't even be an issue. If you're really serious about starting your own business and being your own boss and being serious about this, any other business that you'd want to get into or starting up a business, you got to put $100,000 to $200,000 minimum to get started. I sold my business a few years ago, and the guy had $500,000 to $750,000 put into the business, and that's before he opened doors. And then you have your rent and everything else. So, what I'm saying is, if you always had that dream of owning your own thing, if you have that dream of just being your own boss, whether it's part-time or full-time, be proud of this. Be proud of this company. I've never seen a company like this. I've never been involved with a company that I've been so proud, and so don't be ashamed. There'll be people that want you to fail. That's okay. But don't ever be ashamed of what you're doing with BIMA, because this is an incredible company made in the USA by an American company, and it's free enterprise. This is why I wanted to be an entrepreneur. When I was going through college and I want to start my own business, this is what I had in mind. Free enterprise, you can focus on relationships, on building relationships with a team. And that's what I'm all about. I'm not like, in a traditional business, you spend more time trying to figure, paying the bills, worrying about issues, handling, and I was talking to a gentleman last week about that. He goes, Ken, I could barely make payroll this month. I don't do anything of what I like to do. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. This business, you focus on relationships, on building a team, teamwork, helping your friend. I mean, what better is it to that? But to have an awesome product like this just makes it that much better. I mean, I don't know any product like this that does this many things. And you guys, when you go out and talking to people, have this ammunition, and that's what this is for. If you don't want to, like to talk to people, send them this webinar. Well, what is the product? Why is it good? Why, people have all these questions. Just go, hey, you got to go check out this webinar. There's a guy that I signed up under, and he does these webinars on personal growth and this. He's a little weird and whatever, but go check it out. You you'll learn a lot about the product and about what we do. And that's why I do these webinars. I do them because first of all, I want to introduce the business to everybody, and so that's why I do the opportunity webinar. Then I have the getting started webinar, and that basically does a 3,000 foot level view of the company and what we're going to do. And then I start drilling down on the specific parts of the business, the products, that's what we're doing now. I drill down on marketing, personal growth, leadership, all these different parts on becoming a leader, okay, and becoming an true entrepreneur and having a successful business. Okay, I just want to leave that up so you can kind of see all these different things, but pretty amazing stuff. If you haven't been convinced up to now that we are dealing with the best product out there, then I don't know what else is going to convince you. But let's go on. Now I want to show you a video. This is if you guys haven't been there, go to vimavideo.com and use these videos. These are great videos. There's home videos, and this is the great part about Vima is they produce all these videos and put them out there for you guys. It's so if you had your own business, traditional business, you go, well, I don't have this. We give you all these tools so it can make you easier when you're talking to people. So you don't have to sit there and explain the Vima business model word for word to your friend. You can just show them a video or send them to my webinar. But I just want to show you this. It just goes into the Vima formula and how it got. But hold on here. Let me bring it up here. Hopefully it works. It looks like it's working. So vimavideo.com, and if you go to the home meetings, and I want to go to home meetings. I'm sorry, here, home meetings. Here it is. Okay, just a few minutes here. We'll be back.
You want real nutrition without buying the farm. How about real whole fruit mangosteen, natural organic green tea, and rejuvenating aloe? A powerful combination that's naturally healthy and scientifically validated. Delicious enough for the whole family. Vima, Renew, and Next Generation products are infused with the scientifically developed Vima formula of vitamins, essential minerals, mangosteen, aloe, plus green tea. Independent data attests that consuming Vima on a daily basis supports immunity, vitamins, and antioxidants through its highly bioavailable liquid form. Protect and support a healthy heart and immune system, help fight against free radicals, and maintain healthy skin, hair, and nails to feel beautiful inside and out. From farms around the world to your family's table, Vima is the scientifically validated choice for convenient, real nutrition.
I mean, that's good stuff right there. I mean, the professional, and we'll come back and we're going to view some more of the videos. But you see how they provide these tools for us to use. And we're going to watch another video later on and see how we don't have to reinvent the wheel. Let's use what's out there. Between all these different things, you guys can be very successful at this business, and this gives you your best chance. I always like to have this video in there, or this slide. And again, if you want to use any of these slides, let me know, and I'm happy to do this. And you can use any of my stories, because that's what it's all about. You guys got to start establishing your story and why are you doing this? What's your why? And why did you get involved? For me, like I said, I did the traditional business for many years. I was first in the corporate world, then I did the traditional business, which I always thought I always wanted. And then after 12 years, I got done, and I was like, this is not what I wanted. And it started with Beeman, and I realized this is what I want. I wanted to build a team. I want relationships. I want to deal with an awesome product. And ultimately, I think that's what we all want. But I love this because, first of all, Dr. Oz, Dr. Oz, he really, he's one of those guys that doesn't promote companies. He really, he's very, I'm not promoting this, I'm not promoting that. I'm just telling you what I see. And he's very honest and upfront. People really respect Dr. Oz. And him and BK and Bima have an excellent relationship. And in fact, he's had Bima on his show several times, or Verb energy drink on his show several times. And he says the best fatigue fighter is a Verb and a handful of almonds in the afternoon. If you're worn down, and I do that every day. I have a body every day, about 3 o'clock, and it helps with my energy. It helps fill me up because it has about 20 grams of protein in it. It has actually 20 grams of protein and some other, stuff. But to have Dr. Oz do that, and we have pictures of actually his refrigerator on set, and he has bottles of Bima in there. He has a bunch of Verbs, and it basically he just loves the products. We don't pay him to talk about Bima or Verb or anything like that. He just loves the products, and he really thinks that Bima is a great company, and that's what BK has done. He's gone out there and he's got he's made friends with the right people. He's surrounded himself with great leaders, and again, if you've watched any of my other webinars, you've realized that I always talk about that. You got to surround yourself with the best of the best, and I've been lucky enough to always be in the right place at the right time, and I always put the right people around me. And so if you guys are, and I always tell people when they get on this team, I say, you've lucked out. Now you just got to do a little work, and you'll be there. But you've really lucked out. But I like to show it for that reason. I like to show it because it brings up Chris and Heidi Powell, which we're going to talk about the whole body program a little later. But it brings up that, and then a couple different products, has a couple of the Verbs, and then right here you see in the kind of a center it has the Bima in the brick form. That's the small shot glasses, and I usually I'll buy those, and that's all handed out for samples. I always keep refrigerated, a couple Verbs, maybe a body or two, and then some Bima shots in the individual. I'll bring them and have them in a cooler in my car at all times. So if you guys always have your whether you have a backpack or whatever of all your flyers and brochures and stuff so you show people, but also have some product, because you never know when you're going to run into someone. They say, hey, I want to try some. Boom, pop one open, give it to them, and away you go. So that brought up the Chris Hypal, and I love pushing that. We're the official energy drink of the Phoenix Suns Charlotte Bobcats. We have an energy lounge at the Phoenix Suns Arena. So they have an actual lounge there. When you go to the game, you can actually go to the lounge, the Verb Lounge, and hang out. Absolutely incredible. Company only does it right. They got a NASCAR. They're very involved with sports, so that's one of the reasons. Plus, it just kind of overviews a lot of different products. Okay, now let's get into the energy drink. Let's talk about the energy drink for a while. Huge market, and if you haven't noticed, but the Rockstar, Red Bull, and Monster have been hit pretty hard lately on kids overdosing, taking too much, drinking too much, mixing with alcohol. And basically what they've done is to kind of outdo each other. They keep putting more and more caffeine, more and more chemicals, more and more crap in their drinks. And what that does is it just doesn't agree with everybody's stomach. I can tell you right now, before I got involved with Verve, when I had my other company, I used to drink a lot of Monster. Love Monster. I used to drink the blue one, the sugar-free or low-carb, whatever it was. And I really didn't care for the taste. It was all right. It gave me a good energy, but it was energy where I went up for like a half hour, 45 minutes, an hour, and then I came down, like kind of typical of coffee. And, but I didn't like the way it made me feel because I've always felt kind of like I was on chemicals. Like there's a bunch of chemicals. I was clammy, and I just didn't feel right. And I don't get that with Verve. I don't get that. I don't get that chemical feel. I love the taste. I don't get that uneasy feeling, that clammy, uneasy feeling. I don't feel like I just drank a bunch of chemicals. And most of all, we use a plant-based caffeine along with ginseng, a bunch of natural bee pollens, B12, bunch of natural stimulants, along with the vitamins and everything else that's in there. And you drink one of these, and it's kind of wild. You drink one like at 3, and you'll go, and had one at 3 o'clock today, and I can still feel it right now. So 3, 4, 5, what is it, like 10 o'clock right now, 9:30? And so pretty incredible stuff. But here's the funny part. I'm drinking them as late as like 9 o'clock at night. I have no problem going to bed. So it's because they use natural caffeines. I wouldn't suggest going out and drinking 5 Verbs and trying to go to bed, but it's more of a natural stimulant. It's a natural energy rather than a bunch of chemicals we're trying to fill you up with. So it's a way different deal. So when people say, "Oh, it's 10 cents more than a Monster," I say, "Are you freaking kidding me?" If that's your objection to the business and to the products, then you're in the wrong place. You need to go down to 7-Eleven or Costco and buy your case of Red Bull and go in another direction. If that's your concern, okay? We're here. We have an excellent product. The price is awesome, and it's a fantastic business. And don't overthink this. I write you guys all the time. Don't try to overthink this. Don't go, it's 10 cents cheaper if I buy a case of Red Bull. Are you freaking kidding me? What are we trying to get at here? This is your business. The time you buy this product, rather than going to Costco, to Bonds, to Ralph's, to 7-Eleven, you're buying this product from your own company. Okay, I used to spend $200 to $300 at GNC every month for all the different proteins, all the different vitamins, all the different other crap that I had no idea what was inside. Okay, now I don't spend that money. I buy it for my own business, free enterprise, and I write it all off. The write-off for your own business, and that's a whole nother webinar. But then that kind of goes. You got the write-off. You got this is before you even make a cent. You got the write-off. You got you're saving money by buying from your own company. Okay, and so everybody says, "Well, I gotta spend money to get into my own business." Of course you do. What are you gonna? If someone's just gonna give you a company? So all these are objection. If these are a huge objection for people you're talking to, first of all, you try to answer them in a methodically way. You send them to the webinars. You send them to the videos. If it's something that just keeps coming up, then maybe the timing's not right for that person. So again, if you need any of these clips, any of these pictures, they're going to be on the Shutterfly, so you can always take it from there. I saw this tweet, or actually not a tweet, it was on Instagram. And if you're not plugged into BK Barreco or Vima or Brad Alkazen or me or Jeff Weisberg on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, you guys got to get plugged in, because then you get stuff like this. If Coke just paid that, I don't even know how much that was. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. Was that $2 $2 billion for 16.7% of Monster Energy. And what does that tell you about the energy drink world? Okay, so that's, and I just told you about the chemicals and all the crap that Monster has, but that's how much Coke just paid for 16.7% of the company. So you guys can, for a couple $100, people are buying into this company. And you have your own company, and you have the write-off, and you have a chance to make unlimited income. Okay, so I'm trying to, through this slideshow and through this webinar, I'm trying to kind of, give you ammunition. So when you go out there and someone, goes, well, this and that, you guys, I mean, it's if you look at all the facts, and I'm a numbers guy, I'm a numbers guy, so I dissect it to, how many people would do this and all that stuff, and so I just take it down to the numbers, and I start looking at all the facts, and I add up all the facts. It's unreal, but it is network marketing, so you do have to work. We do have to put it, and that's why we do this 90-day challenge. We just started it today, and that's why I'm going to be webinaring. So you guys can't stand any longer. We're going to be learning this business. We're going to be taking this. I want all my beginners making $3,000 and a new car by December, by my birthday, December 6th, okay? So I'm throwing that out to a challenge to all you guys. But, I mean, I look at these pictures and I just go, incredible, the marketing, and then you look at how big the energy drink, and we're also involved in the coffee world, which we're going to get to that, and the tea world, and then the whole weight loss. So we're involved in a pretty big market. Pretty big. Huge. Okay, here's our energy drinks. We have 6 different versions. We have a couple more coming out here soon, but 6 different burrs right now. The blue one over to the left is our new flavor that just came out. It's one of my favorite tasting-wise. And they put it out to compete directly with Red Bull because a lot of people are complaining, oh, it costs less money. Now you can buy a Verve for less than a Red Bull. So there's no more complaining, no more, if someone has really an objection for that, it shouldn't be a big deal. It's whatever, it's not, But anyways, now we put out a Verve that's less than a Red Bull. Okay, so there's that, and the next to that is the white one, which is our sugar-free, brand new can that just came out. And again, all of our products are manufactured by us in our manufacturing facility in Arizona by our manufacturing. I mean, we actually own the manufacturing device that makes the cans, that makes the actual product, what goes inside the cans. So, we used to have some products that someone else manufactured. Beacon said, I want to control it all. And so a very stable company. And so when people, and it cracks me up, they'll say, oh, they won't be around in a couple of years. Are you kidding me? I don't know any company like this. I started a couple of years ago, and we were doing about $10 million a month. So $120 million a year, and we'll hit probably $500 million, $500 million at the end of this year. So we've grown probably threefold in the 2 years I've been here. So I don't know any other company like that. The black can, the bold. After when we started the YPR, because every Verve is equal to small coffee in our plant-based caffeine, and then all our ginsengs and bee pollens and B12, all that kind of stuff. But we had a lot of younger group and older group and baby boomers that want a little bit more caffeine. They're used to that a little bit more caffeine. They drink a lot of caffeine. They wanted something a little bit more punch. And so we came out with the bowl. A little more tangerine taste. Tastes incredible. Again, one of my favorites. And just a great can. Excellent marketing. Next to that is Mojo in the brown can. That is our coffee. It tastes incredible. Tastes like, the Starbucks Frappuccino. and it doesn't have all that crazy sugar. Doesn't make you feel like you just poured a half a bag of sugar down your throat. Just, I mean, if you haven't tasted it, you got to taste it. I mean, excellent tasting. Also, one of my favorite. Not an energy drink. This is a coffee base. Competes with like Frappuccino, the Starbucks Frappuccino, the cold Frappuccinos. You can heat it up in a mug in the microwave if you want it hot, or you can drink it cold. Either way. Next to that, in the orange can, is our traditional Verb. This is the one that started it off. Okay. Again, excellent tasting. It's probably the most popular still because it's the original. And all the way to the right is our Partey, and our Partey is my youngest son's favorite. But it's like an Arizona tea or Nest tea. Tastes incredible. And again, all of our energy drinks have the Vima formula in it. Okay. We just came out with this a couple months ago, and it's excellent product, and it's a non-caffeinated. Renew is the name of the drink, and it's non-caffeinated. It's a drink you can drink with your meals, or just if you want to take it as your, you don't like maybe you don't like taking the shots, maybe you don't like the energy drinks, but you want to have your vitamins, minerals. This has all your vitamins, minerals for the day in it. Excellent tasting drink, very refreshing. But also, they didn't want to just put that. We had a lot of people that just wanted that. We go, okay, so we're going to put a little extra stuff in there to help with your skin, help with your hair, help with your your nails, and just help with all that stuff. And so that's when they came out with the Renew. It's excellent product. I mean, as far as taste, there's no better drink. But I mean, to be able to give you everything you need, to help with the skin and more radiant skin, and they help with the hair and everything. Absolutely incredible product. Again, this is one of my favorite. Also, if you again, I would suggest if you guys are just getting started, try all these products so you can test. Order one of each if you have to. I know they got sample packets now, or sample things where you can kind of mix and match. Order it so you can see what you like, see what you don't like. Because the key to this business is not just getting people involved, but really getting, using the products. If you need to lose weight, we'll talk about the body here in a second. If you want just vitamins, minerals, maybe it's this. Maybe you like the energy. But really dig into these different products and see what you like, see what you don't like. And because there's something for everything and for everybody, and we got a lot more to come. All right, we're going to watch the second video here. It's under the body. This is going to go over that. We're going to talk about the body products, which is Chris and Heidi Powell came together with BK Barrico and Vima a couple years ago, and they came out with the best weight loss, and I shouldn't even say weight management program. And now it's going to be a bodybuilding program. But let's go back, and this is a quick video on the body program. See if we can find it here. Here it is. Vima teams up. There it is.
Hi, I'm Chris Powell, and this is my lovely wife, Heidi Powell.
Hi.
And we specialize in transformation. This is something that we've been doing for years. And
when we met BK, we knew that this was possible.
I remember meeting BK for the very first time. And we sat down, and we just started talking about our visions. Because that's really important. I mean, these are our dreams and what we want to achieve in our lifetime. It was unbelievable how our visions coincided and how we were running these parallel paths. We realized if we simply teamed up, we could help that many more people. And the best part is that with Vima, there are hundreds of thousands of brand partners that are out there waiting to change not just their lives, but the lives of their family and friends and their loved ones. And Vima can be that vehicle for us, not just to share the knowledge, but to also create the products and the tools to make it easy. And now we can put that in the hands of all the brand partners out there.
We're giving you guys the tools to create transformations and life changes, not only in yourself, but in everyone around you guys. So when BK came to us and asked us to sit down with him and create our perfect meal replacement shake, this was easy for us.
Well, we jumped at the opportunity, and we are absolutely thrilled to finally be able to offer this to you.
So let's tell them what's in it.
Okay, yeah, you
All
bet.
right, we have 16 grams of protein, awesome, 24 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of fat. That is our Powell Perfect blend right there. And then let's talk about the ingredients.
It's a beautiful blend of whey protein, of pea protein, and rice protein. And if you actually look at the profile of how these blends work synergistically together, it is absolutely amazing at the amount of nourishment that it can bring to your body. So it is the perfect profile for protein to actually be delivered to you. And on top of that, it's got 3 grams of fat, and of that, 690 milligrams of omega-3s. That's fuel for our brain. It's like the 92 octane for our brains.
And we can't forget that every shake has the Vima formula included in it.
It also has 7 grams of fiber. It is a win-win-win-win-win-win-win combination for everybody. That's what makes the whole recipe and the whole blend so perfect, and that's why we call it the Powell Perfect Shake, because we couldn't have done it and created anything more perfect for you. Well, let's be honest. I mean, you've tried how many diets? 5, 6, 7, 20 different diets in your lifetime. If it's not convenient, if it's not fast, if it's not easy, if it's not fun, it ain't gonna last.
The new shakes, the packets are just so simple. You can put these anywhere. I keep like 3 in my diaper bag, which is, I mean, it's so easy. With it, I do.
Yeah.
With a shaker bottle, so I can create a meal any time of the day, wherever I'm at.
And that was our goal in creating the body line of products, that not only does it have to be extremely effective, but it's got to be convenient, and it's got to be fast, and it's got to be easy, and it's got to taste
I was
good.
just going to say, it needs to taste good, and it does. When I tried the shake for the first time, I actually commented that it was like dessert, and I felt a little bit guilty, but I knew the ingredients, and they're wonderful and incredibly healthy and things that our body needs.
One thing we found with so many folks that we've worked with through transformation, and it's really the common denominator with a lot of folks that are struggling with their weight, is that they don't eat breakfast. But breakfast really is the most important meal of the day. You know, when we don't eat breakfast, we're actually triggering our body hormonally to lower its metabolic rate and to store as many calories as it possibly can when it does eat later on in the day. So when you eat breakfast, and especially a perfect combination of proteins, carbs, and fats, well, that's when you get your metabolism fired up to maximize your fat loss. What if we applied it to an individual who simply wanted to lose a lot of body fat? What if we applied it to the everyday individual, the soccer mom, the executive, maybe an extremely obese person who just simply wanted to lose a lot of body fat and gain muscle at the same time? And that's where my concept of carb cycling was born. But now here's the deal. If you look at a lot of these bodybuilders and fitness athletes, it's so extreme. And that's why carb cycling never made the jump from the bodybuilding industry into our everyday lives. People felt deprived, and they felt like all these foods were restricted. Why don't we take carb cycling and throw a real-life twist on there and apply it to our everyday lives? And that's exactly what I did with my very first individuals as I was taking them through this extreme weight loss process. And sure enough, it worked. And I mean, it didn't just work. It worked really, really well. Nutrition can be such a complex thing for a lot of us to learn, and for a lot of us to really embrace. And Heidi and I realized, especially over the last 4 years that we've been helping these people through these weight loss transformations, that in order to make nutrition easy, not only do we need the knowledge, but we need the tools. And so that's why we began developing those tools along the way, because that's really what we need.
We lay out a plan for you. We tell you what to eat, when to eat, and we even have an app that reminds you exactly what you need to do. And if you're lost, you go on there and it gives you options. It will tell you, hey, you need to eat a low-carb meal. Well, what is a low-carb meal? You click on it. It tells you exactly what it is. It doesn't get much easier. In fact, it's kind of like Chris and I are moving in with you.
We really are, actually.
Yeah, we are.
Well, that's the best part, is that, like, you know, teaming up with Vima, we created this body app, and like you were saying, it gives you all the guidance that you need throughout the day, especially when we're embarking upon a journey that we don't know a whole lot about. Well, guess what? We do. And that's why we're going to be moving in with you. I mean, it's as awesome as that. Hi, I'm Chris Powell, and this is my love.
All right. Let me go back here. Sorry. All right. Okay, so that's I like to show that because you hear it from the horse's mouth. I mean, you hear it from Chris and Heidi Powell, and they tell you exactly what it is. And again, I'm not overweight, and I say this a lot, but I use these products. My sons use these products. My family uses these products, not so much to lose weight, but we need the proteins. My sons need the protein for and you mix the shake with milk, and all of a sudden it's like 24 grams of protein. We usually will fill up or like 3/4 full shaker, and then put the shake inside that, and it comes in chocolate or vanilla ice cream. Tastes incredible. I have one every morning, and so I make it, and then while I'm reading my emails or whatever, reading the newspaper, I'll sit there and sip my shake, and it's very good, very filling. By the end of it, you're totally full, and it's just an awesome way. You feel it just gets everything moving correctly, and you're working. And again, I'm 45, and it's just if I have a lot of fast food, a lot of the all the crap that's out there, my stomach, I just can't handle it any longer. I mean, anymore, I should say. And so if I do this, it keeps me regular, so I can once in a while, go out to eat, something decent, but go out to eat, and and still maintain a very healthy lifestyle. But I feel like that when you're sipping it, that you're cheating because it tastes so good. But all my sons, they use the shake every morning. If they get home from practice and they're hungry, rather than having a crappy snack or something like that, or a protein bar that costs $4, they'll have a shake. Absolutely incredible. Over to the right is a couple of different of the products, and we're going to get into them individually. But my favorite, the one I want to focus on right now, is the Body Burn. Is the large can there, and basically what that is an energy drink with, and this is my favorite Bima product. It's an energy drink with 20 grams of protein, with meal suppressors, with a lot of other stuff. It's like a meal in a can. That's an energy drink that has 20 grams of protein. So it's great for pre-workout. It's great for the afternoon if you're hungry and about 3 o'clock you're hungry and you're losing focus and you need to get through stuff. Excellent for that. I don't drink, I'll drink the energy drinks, but I'd rather have this. Post-workout, it's excellent. It's great. It's just a great product. Not high in calories, but, if you've never had a Body Burn, you guys got to try that. If you're into weight management, if you're into bodybuilding, you got to have that. They also have the Body Burn in a shot, like a 5-hour shot, and also in a zero caffeine. So you can have all that stuff. So excellent product, and it is by far my favorite. I like to show this because I like to just go over, it's the best weight loss program, protein, free app, tastes great. All this stuff comes when you get a free app. And like Chris and Heidi was saying, it tells you when to eat, how to eat, what to do. And then you can get a shaker. All this stuff is available through your business, through your company. And I'm going to go into all the different products. We've gone over the shake over the left. We've gone over the Body Burn. And then I'm going to go over the 3 over to the right. Good. Dodgers won. And that is my son there at the bottom. After he finished playing football last year, he graduated from college, and he decided, graduated from high school, but right after the season, he decided, I want to lose this weight. He gained all this weight for football. He was offensive lineman, and he wanted to get down to, his normal weight. So he went on to the Body program, and he lost, he went from 230 on the left there to 158, from a size 40 to a size 30, 32. And, if I didn't see it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. And these are real pictures. This isn't this isn't no Photoshop. This is a real deal. And again, you're not going to sit on the couch, drink a Body Burn, and do that. Okay, you got to work out. You got to eat right. But the weight loss program is the best out there. And if I didn't see it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. Okay. All right, now I want to spend a second and go into the other two products over the right. Excellent products. Again, some of my favorites. First of all, the cleanse. It's a 7-day cleansing process. If you're going to go on a diet, if you're, young, old, middle, whatever you are, every once in a while, you guys got to cleanse the kidneys, the bladder, the liver, the colon. You guys got to do it. And there's cleansing systems out there where you got to stop eating. It costs hundreds of dollars. I mean, there's these things that, they're crazy. They're just crazy, making you crazy stuff. This one, you just have it. You eat, have a nice meal while you're going through the 7. Don't go on fast food every day, but have a lot of chickens and that kind of stuff. It's kind of a great way to start off a diet if you're going to do that. But it's also great to do every 6 months. Cleanse, and I mean, you will be amazed. By the second day, you'll be sitting at work or sitting at home. You go, man, I all of a sudden I have all this natural energy. There's no caffeine, none of that in there, but you just get this outrageously energy because you know why? Your body's starting to function correctly. And by the 7th day, you're amazed of what it's done to you. And so it's a great way to start off a diet every 6 months to kind of see where you're at. Or just if you've never done any kind of cleansing process, this is a right on, gentle, pure cleansing system. Suggest it for anybody. Over to the right, bottom, is the Rest. Excellent product, and this is meant for people, and my boys use it for something different, but it's meant to release protein through the evening while you're sleeping and also help you sleep. It has natural products in it that helps you calm your body. If you have Jimmy leg or if you just whatever wired, it helps you calm down, and it releases protein so you can burn fat through the evenings. My boys always had it before a game. They would have this so they're building muscle. So you go work out and then go to bed and they burn. It helps it to build muscle and burn fat through the evening while they're sleeping. Excellent product, works great, and I would definitely recommend that for you. If you're having a hard time sleeping, if you want to lose weight, if you want to build muscle while you're sleeping, I definitely suggest the Rest. Here is the Body Thirst. And during the call tonight, I was told right now, you get this Body Thirst, you pour it into a water bottle, shake it up, and it's a Gatorade product. But it's different than Gatorade. First of all, it has the Vima formula in it, so you're getting the Vima formula. But second, it's not all that sugar you get in Gatorade, not all that crap. All the crap is gone, and a lot more of the good stuff is there. They're going to offer it both in this, where you pour it into a water bottle, and we're going to offer it in like a Gatorade form, where it's just ready to go. Okay? So, excellent product. Excellent for the athletes out there and for the non-athletes. Once in a while, my wife had a Gatorade the other day, and she goes, I just love, once in a while you just need the electrolytes or whatever. And that's what the Body Thirst does. It gives you, some of that stuff that you're lacking in, especially when it's hot out. If you work out a lot, once in a while, you need a little bit more than what water can give you. And that's what the Body Thirst is. Next is our child's drink. Tastes better than orange juice, and it just feeds the mind. It has special stuff in there for kids with growing, for kids that are growing, help with the brain power, and it just tastes awesome. Comes in the jug, so if you want to just pour it into individual glasses, or it comes in the individual, just like the Vima formula. Again, it has all the Vima formula for the kids. There's no more vitamins. As long as you give them this, they're all set. No more colds to worry about. Just, give them this and go. Excellent product. They will drink it as if it's you've just given them the best drink they've ever had. No more buying all that sugary stuff. Buy Vima Next. And so, I like to throw this on here. It just kind of shows you all the different parts that the Vima formula hits. And again, all these pictures are on the Shutterfly. Okay, what's to come. This is a very exciting. This is what we spoke about, and we're almost done, guys. Thanks for kind of getting through this. We've gone through a lot of the products, or almost all. I think all the products. But there's something exciting. It's kind of a secret. If any of you guys that were on the call tonight, ones that are on the call know this, but ones that don't, we're going to come out with the Body Pro. And what this is so exciting. We're coming out with our own bodybuilding drinks, and so no more. Right now, we have the body, a lot of other stuff, but these are going to be for building. No more GNC, no more going to buy. This is high protein. Just some great stuff. And I'm real excited for this because I know it's going to be the best of the best. I know you guys have heard of Avocare. They're another network marketing, and they just focus on, very, very healthy bodybuilding, supplements. I'll tell you right now, knowing Bima, they're going to take that and put it to shame. You just look at the labeling there, you just go, wow. But it's going to be the Body Pro, Bima Body Pro series. And it's going to have all your weight. If you want to gain muscle, if you want to get fit, it's for all you guys, cross trainers, for all you spinners, for all you bodybuilders, football players, baseball players, whatever. They're coming out with a whole new line. I'm very excited, and he just released it tonight. And they're also going to have the shakes in a ready-to-go can, so you can just pop it and go. That's going to be about 35 grams of protein in that. So, they really are. They know what to bring to the people. And I heard this tonight, and I said, well, wow. This is going to be the most popular product out there. This is going to be the game changer. And so, again, I say it again, they're always a step ahead, and every time I say, what are they going to do next? Boom, they hit me with something like this. So that's basically it. Here I am. If you guys want to contact me, have questions, if you need me to talk to any of your people, I'll always end the same way. If anybody's here new, go back to the person that invited you and ask questions. If you're ready to go, let's go. Let's get your business started. Go back to the person that invited you and get signed up. If you have questions, ask away. We're very honest, transparent. We'll tell you how it is. If you want to try the product, let me know. Let the person that invited you know. We'll let you try whatever product you want. If this is not for you, it's no big deal. We'll part as friends. If you know anybody looking to get healthy, make money, they're looking for another career, lose weight, more energy, send them our way. We'll help them. We'll do it. I want to end with I'll end that way. I'm going to end with one thing here. It's a how bad do you want it? I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but it's Eric Thomas. He did this as one of his things, and it really is great. It's I know it's getting late, but I want to end this way.
There was a young man who, he wanted to make a lot of money, and so he went to this guru, right? And he told the guru, I want to be on the same level you are. And so the guru said, if you want to be on the same level I'm on, I'll meet you tomorrow at the beach. So the young man got there at 4 a.m. He all ready to rock and roll, got on the suit, should have wore shorts. The old man grabs his hand and said, how bad do you want to be successful? He said, real bad. He said, walk on out in the water. So he walks out into the water. Watch this. When he walks out into the water, it goes waist deep. So he like, this guy crazy. I want to make money. He got me out here swimming. I didn't ask to be a lifeguard. I want to make money. He got me in. So he said, come out a little further. Walked out a little further. Then he had it right around this area, the shoulder area. So this old man crazy. He's making money, but he's crazy. He said, come on out a little further. He came out a little further. Was right at his mouth. My man, I'm like, I'm about to go back in here. This child is mine. So the old man said, I thought you said you wanted to be successful. He said, I do. He said, walk a little further. He came, dropped his head in, held him down, hold him down. My man didn't stretch it, holding him down. He had him held down. Just before my man was about to pass out, he raised him up. He said, I got a question for you. He told the guy, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. I don't know how many of y'all got asthma in here today, but if you ever had an asthma attack before, you short of breath, SOB, shortness of breath, you wheezing. The only thing you're trying to do is get some air. You don't care about no basketball game. You don't care what's on TV. You don't care about nobody calling you. You don't care about a party. The only thing you care about when you're trying to breathe is to get some fresh air. That's it. And when you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep. Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you got to be willing to give up sleep. You got to be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you really want to be successful, some days you will have to stay up 3 days in a row. Because if you go to sleep, you might miss the opportunity to be successful. That's how bad you got to want it. You got to go days without, listen to me, you got to want to be successful so bad that you forget to eat. Beyonce said once she was on the set doing her thing, 3 days had gone by, she forgot she didn't eat. Because she was engaged. I never forget when 50 Cent was doing his movie, I did a little research on 50, and 50 said that when he wasn't doing the movie, he was doing the soundtrack. And they said, when do you sleep, 50? Sleep. He said, sleep. Sleep is for those people who are broke. I don't sleep. He said, I got an opportunity to make a dream become a reality. Don't try to quit. You already in pain. You already hurt. Get a reward from it. Don't go to sleep until you succeed. Listen to me. I'm here to tell you today that you can come here, you can jump up, you can do flips, you can be excited when we give away money. But listen to me, you will never be successful until I don't have to give you a dime to do it. You won't be successful until you say, I don't need that money. Because I got it in here.
All right. Hey, that's all I got for you today. Let me just end you here. Let me just show you real quick. Here is the Shutterfly. Check it out. Great place to go. Pictures. I have a daily thing, but that's it for tonight. Thanks for joining us. Have a great evening. Hey, anybody want to join the 90-day challenge? Let me know.